The banana splits! Show.
One banana, two banana, three banana, four bananas make a bunch and so do many more. Over hill and high where the banana buggies go, coming out to bring you the banana split show. Making up a mess of fun, making up a mess of fun. Lots of fun for everyone. Tra la 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 la. Tra la 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 la. Tra la 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 la.
The banana split!
Four banana, three banana, two banana, one. All bananas split in the right one, son. Flipping like a pancake, popping like a cork.
Legal, bingo, trooper and snort!
Tra-la-la, la-la-la-la. Tra-la-la, la-la-la-la. Tra-la-la, la-la-la-la. Tra-la-la,
The banana split! Three banana, two banana, one! Making up a mess of fun! Three banana, two banana, one! Legal, bingo, trooper and snort!
making up a mess of fun. Making up a mess of fun. Making up a mess of fun. Lots of fun for everyone. One banana, two banana, three banana, four bananas make a bunch and so do many more. Flipping like a pancake, popping like a cork. Fligo, bingo, drooper and snore. Tra-la-la, la-la-la-la. Tra-la-la, la-la-la-la. Tra-la-la, la-la-la-la. Tra-la-la, la-la-la-la.
The banana split!
Tra-la-la, la-la-la-la. Tra-la-la, la-la-la-la. Tra-la-la, la-la-la-la. Tra-la-la, la-la-la-la.
The Pound Shop Boys!
And obviously this house has curb appeal. And I know you wanted a pool with a view. Dude, what are you doing?
You said if I wanted to buy or sell a house in Central Florida that I should follow you.
On social media.
Oh, you got a link? Thank you.
Turn left if you come to a fork in the road.
Yes, sir. Turn left at the fork in the road.
I don't believe that.
To infinity and beyond.
You're going to need a bigger boat. How are you?
I'm great.
Why are you laughing?
I don't know.
What's your name?
My name's Darcy Lynn.
Orange? Who made the console orange?
Do I look orange?
I didn't touch it.
Orange is not my color.
Not me.
Hello.
Oh my gosh, I'm anxiety.
Green light. Red light.
I'll have what she's had.
Hey, where's the beef? You. What's that? What's that? I am your father.
I forgot to change it. And we're live! Facebook, YouTube, and parts unknown.
Good journey.
Aloha.
So I had an accident just before we started.
What? Oh, you did. We watched it live.
Notice anything missing behind me?
Well, I'm not being harassed by Nick Wilde anymore, so that's thumbs up.
I still got Judy.
Poor Nick.
Is in about 30 pieces, so I don't know what's going to happen.
Lots and lots of glue.
Yeah, it's 90% glue already. Who do we have here? Jason, who do we have here?
What? Me? What? What?
Can't you see? We got Lily, Mary,
Mary,
Chris,
Lily,
Caleb.
yeah, Chris,
yeah,
Caleb, yeah. Hey, everyone.
Hey,
got a
everybody.
good group. Right on.
Yeah.
Be sure to share us out. Patrick, you weren't here last week. You had something going on with your weather.
Yeah. Last week, while you guys recorded, I think we actually got power back while you guys were recording, but I lost power for about 12 hours during Hurricane Beryl. Luckily, I got it back that night. It was only 12 hours. At the end of the storm in the Houston area, there was 2.2 million people without power. And over the weekend, when I checked on Friday, they still had like 900,000. I worked remote today, but my office got power over the weekend, so I go back to work tomorrow. Yay.
That's been a long time then, like a week you've been off like going to work?
No, my office hasn't had power. The servers, they had to move them to an offsite location that had power, but then IT mumbo jumbo, it didn't have the ability to until Friday.
Don's asking, is there tours at the Solo Studios? You know what? We were setting up for tours, but then Nick Wilde fell.
I was going to say, Sam, the Solo Studios is dangerous. I don't think I'd go in there right now. Everything's falling on you.
I really should be wearing a hard hat when I'm down here. I really should. Yeah, no kidding. But you weren't the only one with weather, with unusual weather this past week. I think the whole country was having problems with weather.
Yeah.
So I took a couple of snippets from weathercasts from all over the U.S. and put them in on one video. Take a quick look at this.
Wow.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Wow.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow.
Wow. Wow. Wow. Oof. Oof. Holy cow. Cool boy.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
My goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Oh my gosh. I know,
Yikes.
right?
Yikes.
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 Whoa.
Whoa.
Woof.
Woo. 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 Woo.
Yowza.
It's like they're all reading
So
off the
that
same
about sums up the
script.
weather for this week.
It's like they're all owned by the same 3 companies.
Right?
Yeah, no kidding. There you go. 108 degrees where Mary is.
I
Lily, got a lot of rain.
You know, can't say I was listening to a Doctor Who podcast. There's 3 guys up in Canada. They were talking about up in your neck of the woods how it's hot and humid and they're not used to it.
Well, honestly, it hasn't been too bad this year. We've been getting a lot of rain, way more than we normally get. Like my lawn, it's almost always has standing water in it. It feels like, so it's very, very humid. And we do get hot and humid every summer, but it seems more humid than normal. It's almost like Florida, like where it rains every day for an hour, 15, 20 minutes.
Well, you know what's funny is it's humid in Florida, but it's not hot here in Orlando right now. It's I can go outside and do stuff, but I'm like, ooh, I got that sheen on me. I'm ready to go back inside.
Yeah, that's how it is here. Now I haven't really been. I go for a walk every day, but other than that, I haven't been outside at all. I don't cut the grass anymore. I can't lift anything. I can't, do anything. It's really hot here in Michigan. It was during the week. We were at Walt Disney World and on the cruise. Yeah, it's hot everywhere. It's wow everywhere. That's how it is.
Yeah, I know. I
97
wanted to come back with just wow after that montage.
What's that?
I wanted to come back with wow after that montage.
Wow. Whoa. It's Florida hot and humid right here. Yeah. Yeah, it's the whole country's like that. What did we watch this week? Jason, why don't you start us off?
So I have been watching the show Ghosts on CBS. I finally got caught up on season 3, and
Is that the one that's a sitcom kind of half hour almost?
yeah, it's the ghost trapped in the house, and the owner can see them, and they're running a bed and breakfast. And
barrel through his neck.
yeah, I loved the UK one, so I went into it thinking I'm not gonna like the American one. Both shows equally funny, both great casts. I actually laughed out loud a bunch.
Okay, I started watching it and I couldn't. It did not hook me long enough. I watched like 4 or 5 episodes of season 1 and I just dropped it.
I don't even know where it is. Where do you watch it?
I see it on Paramount on the app on the Roku.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's on. Is it CBS?
Yeah.
Paramount. Yeah. Mary is over the heat, so she's done with it. She doesn't need to worry about it anymore. It's so hot here, even our heat mister can't go outside. What else you got going on there, Jason?
Also watching The Acolyte. I haven't seen the newest episode yet. I'm going to do it tomorrow, but I don't know what people are complaining about. I think The Acolyte is great. It's great Star Wars.
Yes, it is.
It's okay, Patrick. You go ahead. What do you think about The Acolyte?
So I'm deep, right? So I've read most of the novels, High Republic novels. I've read most of the canon novels, and I'm beginning to see this pattern that Disney is trying to show us, that the Jedi aren't this shining example of heroes all the time. Now, they may be the best, but they're not the only way to interact with the Force. We know that through some of the novels. And so they're showing us that, yeah, you make a choice. And as another show I've just been watching, I'll talk about in a second, says sometimes a snowball starts rolling downhill and it just keeps going. You know, and so with the Jedi, I know you haven't seen the most recent episode, but Saul has to make a choice. Saul makes a choice, and then they just kind of have to roll with it, you know?
See, I really, really, really want to enjoy it. But I gotta say, it's not my favorite Star Wars, and it probably won't ever be my favorite Star Wars. I mean, it's not over yet, but I'm still watching it. I'm there every Tuesday, 7 o'clock my time, tuning in.
One thing that I don't understand is, like, I love Star Wars. There are some aspects of it that I haven't liked all the way. I'm listening to an audiobook now, and I just can't get into it.
Yeah.
But there's so much of it, you know.
Why trash it? Special.
Mary, don't bring that up. I am never watching that again. The last time on the Solo show was it. That was it. I cannot put myself through that again. My liver can't take it.
Yeah, I guess it's not as bad. But there are parts that kind of reminds me of it when you kind of got like the first 15 minutes with no dialogue. That's happened in Acolyte already.
But I've enjoyed that. I like that tension, the silent tension, especially when they go all quiet.
Yeah.
Now, Jay, I know you haven't seen the most recent episode, but they gave us something that we haven't seen before, and it was awesome.
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm going to say something controversial. Except for the sequel trilogy, I have loved everything Disney has done with Star Wars that I've seen.
Oh, I agree. I mean, like I said, like this is probably not up there as my favorite. It's not over yet, though. That might change my mind.
It's something I'm definitely going to go back and rewatch again.
I gotta rewatch it, I guess. I don't know. Mary is saying it's the only Star Wars she has ever seen is The Acolyte.
Only Star Wars?
Well, I guess if she's starting at the beginning, because in the timeline, this is the first one.
Mary, you see what this show's about.
Good place to start. So you know what I mean? That's a good place to start. Anything else you got going, Jay, or are we moving on?
I have to bring it up once an episode on any show at Doctor Who. I rewatched season 1 again, and I love it. Love it. Love Scooty. Love Millie. So glad Russell's back. I only didn't like one episode of the 8.
Okay, and that was the first
Space. That was Space Babies. Yeah.
When is the Grand Circle Tour? episode coming out on Doctor Who?
Oops, that'll be out in the morning.
Still tomorrow morning?
Tomorrow morning I'll have it out. Oops.
Tomorrow morning, the recap? Okay, right on.
Tomorrow morning.
Caleb's been watching more Disney XD's Kicking It and Disney Channel's I Didn't Do It on Disney Plus and Disney's content on YouTube. Speaking of Disney Plus, I don't know if it's like this in the States, but Angels in the Outfield came out today.
I saw that.
Yeah,
I
so I
saw
watched
it
that
over the weekend.
Louis is saying Stan is a Tetris fan because of my shirt. This is actually the shirt that Justin was wearing last week. I had him send it to me because I don't have enough shirts. People that tuned in last week, it's a Lego shirt. Steve gets annoyed when I rewatch shows, but there's something comforting about rewatching. And not only that, you catch stuff that you might have missed the first time.
Well, you know, and I read an article recently about they were talking about comfort viewing, rewatching things is a trauma response because you're safe watching it over and over again.
Okay,
I've heard that as well. I know that, for example, my first rewatch as a parent of a show that I had watched as a young adult, I saw it in a completely different light from a different character's perspective, almost. Right? Loved it. It was like almost rewatching it. Well, it was almost like watching it for the first time.
Mary saying she's traumatized. That's why she has to.
Me too.
Was it SpongeBob? Is that the one you're talking about, or Simpsons? I can see that having a lot of things that you wouldn't catch as an adult, as a kid, that you would catch later on as an adult. Patrick, what did you watch this week?
All right. Well, since I wasn't on last week, I've actually got a big list.
Oh no! Okay.
I'll go quick. Coming with some of the kids stuff. My kids love a movie that came out last year on Netflix called Nimona. If you haven't seen it, it's great. It's got Riz Ahmed and Chloe Grace Moretz. Is that how you say her last name?
Sure.
It really is great. It's called Nimona, Nimona.
And where is this?
On Netflix. It's a Netflix original. It's animated. No, it's animated. But I really want to cosplay it with one of my kids now because it's great. The character Nimona. I don't want to give away anything about the plot, but a cartoon limb, is hacked off and is replaced by a prosthetic, and the character Nimona goes, "Oh, that's a cool. Oh, did they let you keep the other one?"
That's my type of humor.
Yeah.
Did she acquire like Rocket Raccoon? Hey, what's happening with that arm?
Yeah.
There's a new show on Disney Plus, Disney Junior Ariel. It's the same sort of animation style as a lot of the other Disney Junior shows. It's got the new Ariel. So it just looks a little different. Another new to me movie is the Paw Patrol movie that came out during the pandemic. My kids finally found it. It was definitely entertaining. Have to admit.
Is it going to be one of those daily viewings in your home?
We watched it twice in the same day.
No, I have nephews, and apparently they forced my sister to watch a lot of Paw Patrol.
Yeah. On to adult things.
Okay, here we go.
In the week before the hurricane, my wife and kids were actually on a Disney trip, so I was getting to watch a whole bunch of stuff that I didn't normally get to watch. Yeah. So I started The Boys, and I think I'm 2 episodes behind on The Boys now. That is a brutal show.
It's a brutal but great.
It's so good. I can't stop watching.
So are you? What season are you on now? 3 or 2?
I'm in the current season. Think I'm only 2 episodes behind.
Hang on, is it current season?
Yes.
Oh, I gotta get caught up then.
Are you up? Are you up to the Wed Weaver part of the show?
I'm on the episode where Huey's dad woke up.
Oh God, that was insane.
Yes, it was.
I didn't
I don't want to say anything else.
I did Simon Pegg, which made it even worse.
So, yeah, Stan, if you're not caught up,
I'll
man,
have to get caught up.
season this
I didn't
current
realize
season,
it
I
was-
think it's 3, episode 4. Homelander is absolutely sadistic.
Yeah.
And then the episode I just watched, I think is episode 6, is the one where Huey's dad, stuff with Huey's dad. I don't want to say anything else. Yeah.
Where Peg goes non-Peg.
Yeah. Let's see, The Acolyte as well. And then I went on a run and watched Godzilla versus Kong in preparation for the 4th of July release of Godzilla X Kong New Empire. When's the crossover with Fast and the Furious? Because it's like just crazy punch, smash, smash.
Right. But if I can totally see that happening. I can see Vin Diesel driving off Godzilla into space with the safe toad behind him.
Well, he's got the little baby Kong, so he's got family. And then, like I said, I'm always doing an audio book. Currently, it's a High Republic book. But yeah, I think that's it for me.
Mary, Patrick's been digging into hurricanes, so he has all sorts of things. Everything else is closed, and is what? Where did you go, Patrick? Patrick's gone.
Stan, since we're talking about audiobooks, the one I'm listening to right now is called Dr. Mary's Monkey. It is about all those fast-acting cancers we created in New Orleans back in the late 50s, early 60s, and how that ties into Kennedy and Oswald and everything. It is a insane book, and the cast of characters that rolls through it is nuts.
New Orleans. We've got Jimmy just hopped in here. You'll be interested in that one. What do I see here? I saw. What was it? Mary was watching The Lion King. She went to see it in the theater.
Yeah.
It's not available in Canada. They didn't release it in Canada in the theaters. At least not the one I go to. I did see a few people posting that they went to that. That's kind of cool.
See, that makes me feel old because I saw it's the 30th and I realized, oh God, this is my 30th high school anniversary this year. I'm so old, just mummify me.
Yeah,
I forgot how good it was.
Yeah, to address Mary's saying that I had a lot of time to watch TV. Yeah, because when the storm hit on Monday, the power went out, and then when the power came back, I was like the only person that had power and internet, so I just started going.
Celebrity Who Wants to Be a Millionaire started last week, so I watched that. And I can't even remember who the celebrities were.
Is it like Dancing with the Stars that I call Dancing with Who Is That?
More or less, yeah. Dancing on the Stars, yeah. But it was good to see Millionaire back on the air again in prime time. That was kind of neat to see. And then The Mole. I'm not sure if you guys are reality TV game show type fans or not, but The Mole season 2 hit Netflix this week.
I remember this show, but I don't remember the premise. What is it?
So there's a bunch of people. This is season 2. Season 1 came out, I guess, a year ago, which I didn't even realize. I watched season 1 after season 2. So there's a bunch of people, and they're trying to work as a team to collect money. And at the end of the day, there's one person that's the mole, and that person is trying to make them lose money. So at the end of the day, they all sit down at their computers and they have to answer a bunch of questions about who they think the mole is. And there was the mole, there's like a bunch of questions. And whoever got the most questions wrong is off. They go home. So when you're down to the final 3, you got the winner, the person that doesn't get anything, and the mole are the 3 left at the end.
That's the rebel spy.
Yes, exactly. So it's really it's pretty good because you spend your whole entire time watching the show going who you think the mole is, because they kind of they show people.
It's like that game. It's like that game Amongst Us where one of the people is a spy. You got to figure out who it is knocking everybody off.
Yeah, exactly. The host, they changed the host from season 2 versus season 1. This guy looks like a really, really bad animatronic. He creeped me out something awful. He had like the longest neck and then this incredible smile, and he would talk without moving his mouth would just go up and down to him, and he would
I mean, I like the show. I just can't watch. You creep me out, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, they got to get rid of this guy. Every time he was on the air, he creeped me out. Like, he wasn't on often, but every time he came on, I was like, man, this guy's creeping me out.
See, I can't watch the show for a different reason because in the back of my head, I'm hearing Austin Powers. Mole, 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 mole.
I say that every time, every single time when they show the mole on the screen. Mole, 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 mole. And then I think it was Lily last week was saying she watched Bratz on Disney Plus, so I checked that out, and it was totally different than I thought it was going to be. I guess it follows like the what were they called? The
is it the dolls? The brats?
No. There was the Rat Pack, the Brat Pack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they kind of go back talking about the Brat Pack. Back in the, how they had Amelia Estevez and Molly Ringwald and all of them.
How is all that 40 years ago?
What's that? Yeah.
How is all of that 40 years ago now?
That's how it is. Did you hear that? Yeah, Big Brother Canada is not returning. It's done, which was kind of a shock because I thought it did well. Mary is. I'm right with them. I watched The Chosen and The Acolyte. That is good. Mary hates getting old.
You know what? It beats the alternative.
Yeah. So anyway, so that's what I strongly suggest watching The Mole though, because it's on Netflix. It's really good. You can really get into it. And then on Fantasia 2000 because we got a solo show coming up.
Oh, that's right. We're recording that this week. Oops,
we're recording that tomorrow. So yeah, so I have to watch that. What were the top movies last week?
I think there was only one, right?
Well, no, the top three.
Oh, okay.
Jason, you want to hit?
Well, it's Inside Out too. I mean, what is it now? Is it at $1 billion now?
21 million was the weekend gross, so 573 million total for the 5 weeks.
Insane.
Yeah.
And then number 2 was Long Legs, bringing in 23 million.
I have to say, I have a friend who's a big horror fan, and she was telling me this is the best thing Nicolas Cage has ever done.
I didn't even hear about it, other than the fact that it was number 2 this week.
Unhinged in this, and totally, it's his best role, is what she was telling me.
I can't watch horror movies; it's just a thing.
Yeah, but there is
this
a
is
phone
as scary
number.
as I get.
There is a phone number you can call with him as Long Legs wishing you happy birthday. So if you really want to be creeped out, find the number.
Yeah, Mary's never heard of this movie either. She says she's never heard of this movie. Louis saying they hated being called the Brat Pack. You're right. They did hate that. They over time they kind of accepted it. Almost. Some of them did.
And then the number 1 movie, at least domestically, was Despicable Me 4, pulling in 45 million, bringing its total domestic up to 211 million.
Second week in a row.
Yeah.
Despicable Me 4 is in there for the number 1 spot.
And I don't know about you guys, but the Despicable Me franchise, the Minion movies, I love these. They are hilarious.
Okay, you're the first one to be on the show that say that. All 3 of us didn't like.
The first one I saw was Minions, where it takes place in the 60s. And then I went back and watched the others and was like, yeah, this is a lot of fun. I see why this is a $1 billion franchise.
Donald is asking, what TV show / movie do you want to walk on part on? There's only one answer to that, and that's Star Wars.
Doctor Who.
No, it's Star Wars.
Doctor Who.
That's the only answer.
Doctor Who.
Where are we here? Jay, or Patrick, go ahead.
Oh yeah, well, talking about the box office leads us to our next headline. The Deadline reports that Inside Out 2 has taken the crown as Pixar's highest grossing film. It passed The Incredibles 2 to take the top spot, raking in over $1.25 billion. That's worldwide.
Worldwide.
Yeah. This also makes Inside Out 2 the 4th highest grossing animated film of all time. It has even higher numbers in its sights, with its Japan release not even scheduled until August 1st.
And you know they're going to love this in Japan because they like anything that's cute in Japan. Like, this is going to fly. This is going to be incredible. when it hits Japan.
I need to go see it. This is one of those movies that my wife and I went and saw before we had kids in theaters, and I was not gonna let myself cry. Wasn't gonna do it. And then right when Riley has the full realization, I couldn't stop, and I looked around the theater and there wasn't a dry eye. I didn't go see it again until after having kids. My daughter wanted to watch it, and when some of those memories are disappearing, and it's her as like a toddler, like that was the age of my kid, and I'm just so I can't wait to see this movie. But I
don't need any tissues. It was fine. I didn't even shed a tear.
I'm dead on the inside, so I never cry. It's wonderful.
Yeah, exactly. Do they consider inflation with these numbers?
That's a good question, because Gone with the Wind is still the highest grossing film ever when you consider inflation.
Is it though? Like,
yes.
Just on tickets, how can it be?
Theatrical release after theatrical release after theatrical release for decades.
I don't know. Seems unusual to me. There's a new Lego set coming out, and so with that, Lego decided to release a trailer to go with the set, and it kind of tells the entire movie in the one little trailer. It's a very short, basically a short movie. I hope you get the Steven Spielberg figure with that minifig.
I want this set.
I think I'm going to get that one too.
That looks pretty amazing.
Yeah.
You know, they have they have a Jaws section of the new Universal Parade, and they've got someone running around as Chief Brody, but the actor is so young that it's off-putting.
I
actually know that actor. He was a Star Cruiser actor.
Oh, really?
I'm not saying anything bad about it. Just
no.
The age disparity is too much.
Yeah, I follow him on Instagram.
I liked how in the trailer, he hit the part with the bigger boat. He walks up. It says that's a thing for it's like a Titanic. So, anyways, I have a really cool Jaws back in here, and that's what I was digging out when I knocked over over the fox. So I was going to show you guys my Jaws thing I have. I don't think you can even see it.
Funko Jaws is somewhere around here.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
But it looks almost like the same. The statue I have or the figure I have looks almost the same as the Lego set. It looks very similar. So I wanted to show you guys. But oh well. I know Jason isn't a sports fan. So Patrick, you want to take the next story?
Oh, sure. The U.S. Olympic women's gymnastics team is ready to sparkle in Paris by wearing leotards featuring thousands of crystals in homage to the City of Light. The uniforms are made by GK Elite and feature more than 47,000 Swarovski crystals spread across 8 different leotard styles, according to the new release. While Team USA has become known for its sparkly leotards in addition to its impressive talent, this year's uniforms will feature pearls for the first time as a tribute to Paris. The collection draws inspiration from classic American patriotism and old Hollywood glamour, while blending sophisticated Parisian high fashion and sparkling light to pay homage to the host city. End quote. GK Elite said in a statement.
So my thought is, if you're going to have these Swarovski crystals going around these things, don't fall. That's all I'm
That's well, I'm thinking. Imagine these things start popping off when they're doing gymnastics and they get under their feet.
Souvenirs for the crowd.
Road rash.
Yeah.
Take a fall and oof.
No, I don't. I look at this. They're a great looking uniform, but I don't see old Hollywood glamour.
Well, no, it's not supposed to be. Is that what they said? Old Hollywood glamour?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see old Hollywood glamour at all.
I mean, at least do the 40s hairdos if you're going to call it that.
Yeah, yeah.
The best I can think is that it's at least long sleeved. Because I know that there was a lot of complaint in previous years, not as far as I know, not anytime recently, about just these competition outfits not being quite much of an outfit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. Mary's saying no one in Hollywood wore that.
Right?
Yeah, no kidding. Oh well. There's a remake of another 80s movie coming out. In case you didn't get enough of Axel Foley or who was the other one? Karate Kid.
America.
Karate Kid. Come to America.
80s movie art. They're going to make the Goonies next. You know it.
Make which?
You know they're going to make the Goonies next. Just so.
Yeah, the Goonies will probably be next. But anyway, so this one's coming out soon to Netflix. I'm excited for this one actually. Yeah.
Why can't you be a normal person with normal friends?
Well, I've Scott. You're stuck in the past, Kevin.
You got to stop it with all these Vikings and the ancient Greeks.
Greeks.
As well.
Mom, my wardrobe's moving.
Whoa!
Hold on. How is he here?
What's going on?
Your room. It's a time egress.
He's never done that before.
And it allows us to travel throughout the universe.
Tell me who you are, or I will show you.
I am Penelope, and I am, in effect, the leader. Fundamentally, though, we are all equal.
Who are you guys?
We're the Time Bandits, a crack team of expert thieves. Nothing is too big for us to steal. Oh, okay. Now that we're close, maybe it is too big to steal.
You have a map that can take us through time. Wow, Mansa Musa. Some people say you're even richer than Jeff Bezos from Amazon.
Wealthier than the mighty Jeff Bezos of the Amazon. We have no knowledge of who that is.
That map cannot and must not fall into the wrong hands. I shudder to think what would happen.
Bring me that map.
With that,
I could create a universe of pure evil. Stop laughing.
It's evil, therefore it's serious.
Return the map.
What did everyone steal? I got this beautiful vase.
Vase.
Oh, vase?
Vase.
Everyone got a vase?
Yeah.
Thank you all. For a brief moment in my life, I felt like I was part of a team.
Yes, okay. Let's take him home.
This isn't my house.
Yeah, it is. There's your family over there.
They're not my family.
But they look exactly like you.
Well, this sounds like a family matter, and we should give them space.
It's not Narnia. It's Time Bandits. And am I the only one that remembers this movie?
All I have to say about this is, because the original's still a favorite of mine.
Yeah.
That does look fantastic, though. I was giggling just by watching the trailer.
It looks like it's going to be a bit more funny than the original. The original had a couple.
The original was dark and weird, and you just kind of had to roll with it. And Shelley Duvall's in it. But I mean, that movie came out 40 years ago, and every time I burn something in the microwave, I still go, "Mom, Dad, don't touch it. It's evil."
Yeah, I mean, I love the Time Bandits, the original. I saw it in the theater.
The original the original's if you've never seen it, it's a great movie.
I tried to find it on streaming, and I think it's available you have to pay for it, though. And I don't like paying the $5.
Why I still buy physical media. They can't take it away.
Yeah, Time Travel Hulk. Yeah, I don't have that one on DVD or Blu-ray. The original. Have you heard of it before, Patrick? The original Time Bandits?
Nope. I think I may be showing my age by saying it might be a little before my time.
Yeah, it would be.
Stan and I are showing our age by saying we saw it.
We saw it in the theater. Was Warwick Davis in it?
No,
because it had like 6 little people.
Oh, he was way too young. He was way too young at the time to be in that.
Yeah, he would have been a kid.
But I am very excited about this. I may have to re-up my subscription because I love Taika Waititi. I think when it's just him, it goes a little bit wonky. Our Flag Means Death is a little bit wonky. But if you add Jermaine Clement and some rails, I think this could be really great.
Our Flag Means Death started off so well. And then it just kind of like, what happened here? I went off this way and I went off that way.
I still haven't seen it. People tell me it's great, and I still haven't gotten around to it yet.
The first 3 episodes are great.
Yeah,
first half of season 1 was it was good.
Yeah.
But by the time I get to the end of season 1, I'm not going to tune in for 2.
I didn't.
Yeah. Mary says, yeah, just get the free trial and watch it. I actually got I was so annoyed because I bought a new iPad and I didn't get the 3 months free with my iPad that you're supposed to get because I already had it, I guess.
Yeah.
So they would, I don't know. But anyway, so I canceled it because I was mad at Apple because I didn't get my 3 months free with my iPad. But now with my Air Canada credit card, I get 3 months free. So I'll get it closer to then when that comes out. We have a new sponsor, kinda. So I made a deal with Cody Hayward. He's going to play an ad of the Solo Show on his podcast, and we're going to play an ad of Cody's on our podcast.
And now a message from Cody's Inner Dialogue. Being a fan of Disney, the podcast is available wherever you get your podcast. And hey, now right now, Inner Dialogue, I'm trying to do this message for the Solo Show. The Solo Show with Stan Solo. Yeah, with Stan Solo. Also on Grand Circle Tour podcast. Yeah, that's Stan Solo. Oh man, his stuff's so much better than yours. Dude, that's not nice. Stop that. You know what? You need confidence. That's what you need. How can I have confidence when you keep telling me how much better everyone else says than me? Did you plug the book? I was trying to. Well, plug the book. Then stop interrupting me. Just plug the books. Being a fan of Disney the Book is available on Amazon, and the Prospectus Files is available on Kindle Vella. Please check them all out. Real good job, dude. Thank you. I'm sorry, Stan.
Okay, Cody, that is a great ad, and Cody wrote a great book. If you have not picked it up, you should.
Especially the Perspective Files.
Yeah, I tore through the Being a Fan book.
Because you know who's one of the characters in the Perspective Files, right?
Doctor Who?
I'm one of the characters. he based one of the characters off a Canadian that likes to sew.
That could be anybody.
Alrighty. So check out get his book, check out his podcast. He has the 2 books. Jason, I think it's Jason's turn. Where are we?
We're at Kevin Costner's period Western Horizon.
No, Pat Sajak.
Oh, which one? Pat Sajak. Oh, yeah, we are. Yeah, Pat Sajak has a Wheel of Fortune. Yay, he's back.
So he retired. I'm glad I didn't send him his retirement gift already, because he's coming back. He's going to be hosting Celebrity Wheel of Fortune. Why not the retirement and come back 2 months later?
He spent all his retirement money already.
He's broke. he needed the coin. So
he went to Disney, bought Lightning Lane, and now he's broke.
Lightning lanes for everybody.
Who do they get to replace him? Do we know?
What's that?
Who replaced him on the regular show? Are they doing it yet?
Yeah, who was it? We talked about it on here.
Oh no,
I haven't watched that show in so long. I was wondering if Vanna was going to go when he retired.
No, Vanna's still there. Mary saying it's so sad. Yeah, Expedition Roasters sold.
Yeah.
I got to reach out to him actually.
You know, my all-time favorite coffee is from Expedition Roasters.
Yeah. It would have been funny if Mel Brooks would have made a spoof about the Avengers. I could see that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So much. Yeah. Cody's commercial. So much better than us.
That was a great commercial.
That was a great commercial.
Ryan Seacrest is
there we
scheduled
are.
to replace.
Yeah, he takes over for everybody. Yeah, he might have agreed to do the celebrity beforehand. Who knows? There we go. Ryan Seacrest. Lily got it already. No cute boxes and no stickers anymore in Expedition Roasters.
Let me know let me know how you like the Bones Coffee Berry.
Pat Sajak is going to be on Wheel of Fortune, the specialty shows on Monday nights when there is not football on ABC. Okay. This is a good one.
Yeah, next up is Meghan Trainor and her husband's toilet.
Yeah. So
yeah, I got this note and went, Stan, what did you send me?
So we were talking about Meghan Trainor and we didn't really know who she was. So last week we were talking about her because she's one of the possibilities to be on. She might be replacing Katy Perry in whatever that is there. So apparently her and her husband have his and her toilets right beside each other. Which, if you don't think that's weird enough, she was on a podcast talking about her toilets, and I guess they're moving into a new home, and they like the his and her toilet, so they got to come up with solutions. So listen to this.
Yeah, we're moving into a new house, and it has a toilet facing this way and a bidet across from it. So I need to make this one a toilet. So it's going to be a little different, but it's a tighter bathroom area, so we will be close.
So you're going to be like knees to knees.
Knees to knees.
Okay. As a married person, I like the idea of having my own toilet, but we are not using them at the same time.
It's like they used to have those two-hole outhouses back in the day.
I went to all boys Catholic schools, and some of those boys did some weird stuff. Like you'd walk in and there'd be two guys in two stalls right across from each other, and you walk in and you go, ah. Like that was why they were doing it, really. But this is
all romantic. Way too much information. My own bathroom, yes, not too big.
I'm just saying, like, is this like an anniversary thing? Let's hold hands and use the loo together.
Well, and the other thing too is in the picture, I like how they have the one toilet, the toilet paper, like one thing in the middle here. That they share. Oh well.
I got nothing. I got nothing that's not. I got to keep it family friendly at all times. I got nothing. I'm out.
All righty. Jason's turn.
So like I said before, Kevin Costner's period western Horizon: An American Saga Chapter 2 won't be riding into theaters until August 16th. Film is being pulled from release calendar. Hold on. Me read good on air. The film is being pulled from the release calendar for now after Horizon American Saga Chapter 1 bit the dust in its theatrical debut late last month. A new date has... Come on, phone. A new date is yet to be announced for the sequel, but a theatrical release is still the intention. Did you give me the long one to read on purpose?
Hey, Patrick, you want to take this one? Nobody's understanding what you're saying. Go ahead, Patrick.
After numerous discussions, Costner's Territory Pictures and distribution partner New Line Cinema made the decision to switch up their ambitious release plan in hopes of allowing more time to grow the audience for the first film, which sports a $100 million price tag. The film, which Costner writes, directs, and stars in, is the first in a planned 4-part series. The 2-time Oscar winner sunk $38 million of his own money to make chapters 1 and 2.
Something you never do. That's a sin in Hollywood. Not use your own money.
Hi, Louis. Yeah. So he wrote a 4-part movie series. They filmed 1 and 2 together, and they released 1. Didn't do well. Now they're pulling number 2 out of the theaters, and they're hoping that number 1 will catch on in streaming. And if it does, then they'll release number 2 later on in the theater. Meanwhile, they're filming number 3 right now.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kevin, if you just want to throw money away, throw it this way.
You said he wrote a 4-part series?
4-part series.
3 might get cut. 3 might get cut into 3.5.
Yeah. It might be an audio play next year.
Yeah, and apparently he put up one of his ranches or something like that he has. He says he has 4 homes. He doesn't need 4 homes. If he loses 1, it's not a big deal. You might be losing 3 of them. At this rate.
I saw the trailer for Horizon, and I went, "Oh, did they make Yellowstone a movie?"
It actually looks like it'd be a pretty good movie. I'm not sure what the reviews are like or anything. Not that matters. But anyways. I just thought it was an interesting story. So we got 10 minutes left. I got a game I thought we'd play. It's summertime. We all remember our first summer jobs that we used to have. And celebrities had summer jobs. So I thought I'd play a little trivia game where I put a summer job up and a list of 3 celebrities. And you guys give the chat a chance to catch up first. I mean, I guess you could guess as to which one is the right answer. But yeah, so the chat can play along and figure out who what's the right answer. So celebrity summer job. What actress worked as a Subway sandwich artist?
I know this one.
Anne Hathaway, Margot Robbie, or Brie Larson? Patrick, you know this? Jason sounds like he knows it.
I have no idea. It would just be a guess. I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna guess my own personal favorite. Not that I like everything that all 3 of them have been in, pretty much, but I really love Anne Hathaway. I'm gonna guess Anne Hathaway.
Okay, so you're saying Anne Hathaway, Jason?
Margot Robbie, and I can back it up.
Okay, Mary is saying Brie Larson. Lily is saying Margaret Robbie, and Caleb is saying Brie Larson. It was actually Margaret Robbie. Here we go. So Jason got her.
There was a great interview I was watching with her. I think it was Barbie came out. She was talking about how she did Subway as her summer job, and she was very diligent, and she put everything just as it's supposed to and did it. Now she goes to Subway and gets annoyed because they don't make it right.
They only put mayonnaise on half of it.
Yeah. She was very diligent. She did exactly what it was supposed to be. So she's like, I can't even go anymore.
So she was an artist. All righty. What Broadway actor or actress once worked as Coco the Clown? Hugh Jackman, Eddie Redmayne, or Sarah Paulson?
Oh, I don't know this one either. I'm gonna go only because I saw his Tony Award performance. I'm gonna go with Eddie Redmayne.
Okay.
I'm gonna agree with Patrick. Eddie can do anything. He is just one of those actors that can do anything. So yeah, I'm gonna toss Coco to him.
You're seeing Eddie as well?
Yeah.
Okay. Lily is saying Sarah. Caleb is saying Hugh Jackman, and Mary is saying Eddie as well. So we got 3 on Eddie. Hugh Jackman.
Oh,
made Coco the Clown. You can picture that.
I can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who once worked as a Hooters girl? Katy Perry, Amy Adams, or Eva Longoria?
Well, I'm gonna take Katie off the list because she wasn't super religious. Can't see her doing that.
Okay.
I'm gonna guess Amy Adams. I don't know why. I don't know the answer to any of these.
I'm just to be different. I'm gonna say Eva Longoria.
Okay. Where did we leave off at? Mary is saying Amy Adams. Oh, wait a minute. No, Mary is saying Katy Perry. Caleb is saying Katy Perry, and Lily is saying Eva Longoria. Amy Adams. Patrick,
really?
Got one.
Alrighty. Which musician used to work at an Amish market? Cardi B, Sheryl Crow, or Mariah Carey?
Oh, just based on reputation, I'm going with Sheryl Crow.
See, I'm just thinking like age and background. I'm gonna go Sheryl Crow also. I don't think Cardi B would ever do something for the Amish. No, I don't think the works with the Amish.
Lily is saying Sheryl Crow as well. So far everybody's jumping on Sheryl Crow.
Mariah Carey was a backup singer for Whitney Houston.
Yeah.
I don't see her working in an Amish market either.
Steve is saying Cardi B.
That okay, if that was true, oh my God. Someone needs to make a mini series about this.
Yeah, I guess that was a summer job she had. I was working in an Amish market. She worked at Till, from what I understand.
Wow.
Which actor joined a traveling circus and worked as a lion tamer? Robert De Niro, Jack Nicholson, or Christopher Walken?
Three legends. He seems crazy enough to have done it. Christopher Walken.
See, that's my choice also, because looking at the list, I'm like, oh yeah, I can see Walken doing it.
Mary is saying Christopher Walken. Caleb is saying Christopher Walken. Lily is saying Robert De Niro. He's a little bit nuts too, I think. They're all three of them I could see being kind of like Jack Nicholson would have been like years and years ago, if anything.
They've all played crazy very well. Let's put it that way.
Steve is saying Christopher Walken as well.
Yeah.
Christopher Walken, look at you guys. Just nailing these.
Think he's ever going to reveal the truth about that night?
Who?
What, Christopher Walken, the night Natalie Wood died. Do you think he's ever going to come clean about that?
Oh, I doubt it. Which celebrity spent a year cleaning out chicken coops in Australia? Nicole Kidman, Matthew McConaughey, or Paul Rudd?
I'll go with Nicole Kidman because I think she is Australian.
You just stole my answer. You stole my answer.
I'll let you go first next time, Jay.
Mary agrees, Nicole Kidman. Is that the only answer we got so far?
Oh, Mary says Nicole.
Mm-hmm.
Lily says Nicole.
Come on, Stan. We're in suspense.
That is. That's all we got. Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Anybody else wants to guess? Matthew McConaughey.
Wow.
Yeah, he spent a summer in Australia and he got a job working at on a farm.
Jay, you could get a summer job as a meteorologist with that. Wow.
Taking us back to part one. Do I have another? Oh, I do too.
I got a million wows I can do.
Which musician once worked at Red Lobster? John Legend, Fergie, or Nicki Minaj?
Oh,
Fergie.
You keep stealing my answers, Patrick.
Who did Patrick say?
Fergie. I'm guessing. I don't know the answer.
I'm totally guessing too, and so I'm glad you said it first.
Okay, so Mary is saying Nicki. Lily is saying Fergie. Steve is saying Fergie. And Caleb is saying John Legend. He's the only one going with John Legend. Nicki. All right, that's Subway. I think that was the last one. Oh, one more.
That was a fun game.
Oh. One more. Okay, which actor worked at a skeet shooting range as a clay pigeon trapper? Orlando Bloom, Bradley Cooper, or Dwayne Johnson?
Go for it, Jay. I've been stealing your answers.
I'm just gonna make a guess and say Dwayne Johnson.
I'll guess Orlando Bloom.
Okay.
So hard not to call him The Rock still.
Caleb is going, The Rock. Caleb is going Dwayne Johnson. Lily is doing Orlando Bloom. And Mary is doing Dwayne The Rock Johnson. The answer is Orlando Bloom.
All right.
Steven got in there just the end of Bradley Cooper. I think that was the last one. Yeah, that was the last one. The last thing I wanted to really touch on, I guess, was Bastille Day in Paris, which is their like big kind of like your Canada Day or their July 4th. So they had they broke the world record. You guys have it handy?
I watched the video, but I don't have it handy.
Oh, do you have the write up that I sent?
Yeah.
What was the record?
I should have had my phone handy for this.
1,571 drones were used to create a Mickey Mouse at Disneyland Paris.
Look at that Lumiere.
That's incredible. That the sun's not even down.
Yeah.
So I think it was the world record for the largest character made by colorful drones or something like that.
I really am almost cool if they after watching this on YouTube. I'm actually almost cool with replacing the fireworks with the drone shows now.
Just about, yeah. So I did this. I got this little video. I took the sound off because I didn't want to get copyright things. But there's no sound, so we can kind of talk during it. There we go. Yeah. So here's the Mickey Mouse. The Small World is behind.
Incredible.
Absolutely incredible.
Cool. I would love. Oh my god, that's nuts. I would love to know how they orchestrate it so that the drones don't get shot out of the sky.
Yeah.
Because no matter how precise you are with these fireworks, there's no way you can have an explosion work. To the nth degree every time.
Well, I'm wondering how far back they are staged from each other. With the fireworks at one location and the drones further back, or
there's Mickey there. That's the world record for the most drones doing an animated character thing. Mary's saying we don't even get decent popcorn buckets over here,
right?
I've heard that the Disney Springs drone show is pretty nice.
It is very nice.
Yeah.
I don't think it compares at all to the Paris ones. Even the Paris ones.
No.
Were
have you guys seen the drone show of the electric parade over the castle in Paris?
Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah. So what they have on this one is you saw that little bit with that Merryweather and the three
flora fauna.
Yeah. So they did a thing where they shoot their wands down with the drones, and they actually have fireworks on the drones shooting down towards the castle.
I saw that. That's pretty cool.
It is crazy how good they are. Here we go, flora and fauna.
I cannot wait to see 5 years from now how this drone technology will evolve and what they're going to be able to do.
Yeah,
because I'm already a sucker for the projection, the digital mapping on the castles.
Yeah. And what's nice about with the drones is you don't have to be right front and center. Whereas with the drone, with the digital mapping, you kind of have to be down Main Street. Whereas if you were watching off the side, you miss a lot of it. The drones, I don't think you get that. Like when I was there, I was off to the side at one time. I was in the middle, and another time in Paris, and it looked just as good both sides.
Because with the fireworks, cool. they're pretty much designed to be watched head on. So if you watch them like I do over at Tangled Corner or over at Frontierland, you get a totally different show.
Yeah. One day I need to go to Disneyland Paris. It's really cool. I really want to go back there.
It's the best one I've ever been to.
Yeah.
I always
think this is why she prefers Wishes, because you don't have the projections to be so much.
Yeah.
What were you saying about? Sorry, Jay, cut you off.
Oh, I always say the same thing about Disneyland Paris. It's like if you were to have a dream about Disneyland while you sleep, that's the dream you would have. Everything is just what it should be.
Yeah. The only thing is, they're working on it, but the second park they got to work on it. It's probably the worst Disney park in the world.
Yeah, there's a big expansion coming.
Yeah, they're working on it. They're expanding it. It's completely, gutted right now, and they're going to make it bigger and better than ever. That's it, guys.
Well, can I add two things really quick? Really quick. So I will be going to San Diego Comic-Con.
Right.
Yeah, at the end of next week and weekend after, right? And some exclusives finally started being dropped. Deadpool and Wolverine Celebration of Life will be a Hall H Marvel panel. That just went out this afternoon, and so I signed up to try to go to that. And then HBO's The Penguin, part of the Matt Reeves Batman saga, they're going to be going outside the convention center, remaking the Iceberg Lounge in an immersive offsite. And I already have tickets to something on Friday night, but I signed up to be on the wait list for all 4 of the potential times to go into that on Saturday night. So next week, I should hopefully know whether or not I'm going to those. And then hopefully the week after that, if I get tickets, I'll get to report on them.
Nice.
Yeah.
Again, to show my age, the best penguin of all time is still Burgess Meredith.
Just the other day, I wanted to make a meme about there's just sometimes you can't get rid of a bum.
God, I love that scene. I love that whole stupid movie.
Craig Skaggs did a really good painting of that with him holding the bomb. It's a really cool painting.
Well, thanks for tuning in, everyone.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lily. Another great show. She's really enjoying the show. Good to hear. Right on. Spread the word. It'd be nice to have a bigger chat.
Have a good night. Have a good week.
Yeah. See you next week. Same bat time, same bat channel.
May the stars light your way.
Turn left if you come to a fork in the road.
Yes, sir. Turn left at the fork in the road.
I don't believe that.
To infinity and beyond.
You're gonna need a bigger budget.
How are you?
I'm great.
Why are you laughing?
I don't know.
What's your name?
My name's Darcy Lynn.
Orange? Who made the console orange?
Do I look orange?
I didn't touch it.
Orange is not my color.
Not me.
Hello.
Oh my gosh, I'm anxiety.
Green light. Red light.
I'll have what she's had.
Hey, where's the thief? You. What's that?